Welcome to StringersWorld Racket Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Wison Burn 100. Has a standard 27 inches long, a weight of 303 grams and a string pattern of 16 by 19. Playing with this racket, the first thing I noticed was the real liveliness coming out of the string bed. I felt I could get a lot of easy spin and a lot of power when hitting my ground strokes.
Yeah, I found that too. I mean, it's kind of Wilson's answer to the pure drive or the extreme, but it's actually got a thinner beam. And the thinner beam for me, I don't know about you, Kobe, but for me it meant there was a little bit more control there. It still had like the forgiveness of the in-between racket, but I picked that up and I just thought, yeah, I can play with this. If I had to play a tournament, I could give it a fair go with that. I mean, obviously you don't have the same kind of feeling that you would with a racket you hit with all the time, but it's one of those frames that does everything well.
Tailor-made for players like who play similar to Kei Nishikori, who base their games around Nishikori, really explosive from the back of the court, easy to move forward coming in, hitting the lines in the court. Definitely perfect for hitting ground strokes.
I also kind of think that it just does everything well, you know. I mean, the serve, you could hit a big serve with it, you could hit a flat serve with it. The open string pattern meant you could like pull your opponents out of court and then start using your ground strokes and the open string pattern to move them around. But strangely enough, if you've got a flat swing, I mean, I found I could hit the ball flat with it as well and really kind of put my opponent under pressure by taking time away.
Yeah, brilliant. Probably one of the best rackets which I've hit in terms of, how I can hit my ground strokes. It's good for hitting the slices, the flat shots, and even when trying to hit that heavy topspin shot, it really felt like the string pattern really sunk the ball into the court and give it quite a lively response after.
But having said all of those positives, it's not a frame I would consider changing to. Not because it's not a great frame, but if you're not used to the kind of modern days players frames and the kind of modern day heavy spin frames, ball will fly on you a bit. It's the reason why I never kind of changed to one of those rackets, although I find them very easy to use and they do everything well. The control's always an issue with me, and although this is a little better with a thinner beam, I still think there is a lack of control.
Similar to you, although I did enjoy this play test, I did feel like this racket was slightly lacking in control. However, I do feel like the explosiveness which I could get from the back of the court made up for that and would definitely be a racket I'd consider switching to.